Hello gamers, and more specifically wargamers, and let's go a little bit further than that. People who play Warhammer Fantasy Battle, or at least did, until recently. I'll just take a moment to mourn for your loss, and my loss, because I have played Warhammer Fantasy Battle now for 18 years, through its many different incarnations since then, ever since I was 10 years old. So today, I want to talk a little bit about Warhammer Age of Sigmar, which is the new game from Games Workshop. Today it's literally just a face-to-face product review. I don't have the product, haven't bought it yet, I'm going to buy it on Thursday. Little product review, then I'm just going to have a little discussion. So I'm going to quickly go through what's in the box, because if you don't already know, I'm going to tell you what I think about everything. So, let's see what we get. So you get 2 armies in the box, which is pretty cool. You get the, whatever they're called, the Stormcoat Eternals, and you also get the Khorne Bloodbound guys. So, you get in the box, for all those who don't know yet, and go to Games Workshop's website if you find pronouncing something wrong, you get 47 incredible Citadel miniatures. No, really, 47. That's on the actual website. To start your collection, including, so you get 1 Lord Sadistan from the Stormcoat Eternals. Go for them first. 1 Lord Redictor, 3 Retributors, 2 units of 5 Liberators, 3 Prosecutors, and that's it for them. So, you're getting 1, 2, 12, 15, 18 models there. Or thereabouts. One was a massive cat thing. So, then with the Khorne, you're getting Mighty Khorne Lord, Bloodsecrator, Bloodstoker, 1 Kog'Rath, which is the big no-neck guy, and 5 Blood Warriors and 2 units of 10 Blood Reavers, or a unit of 20, or some Chaos Cultists for 40k. You also get a 96-page Warhammer Age of Sigmar book containing all the the background, not the rules, because the rule book's a little piece of paper now. You're getting all the background information, you're getting all the flow, all the fluff, obviously, on what's going on now, and you then also get war scrolls, which are data slates and army list entries, and it just tells you how to use it, what every model uses, and there's also like a little basic painting guide in there. The 4-page rule set, as I said, 12 dice, 2 range rulers, and 2 Stormcast Eternal transfer sheets. So, let's talk about a little bit of each of these. Now, the models are all lovely, no complaints about that, apart from Captain No Neck. But they're all really nice, really brilliant starting armies, in my opinion. And I would buy that product just for the models, never mind the fluff. The 96-page Warhammer Age of Sigmar book thing, brilliant, but please, Games Workshop, most people are going to buy this with a friend, or, they're going to buy it for 2 people who might end up gaming separately. If you're going to give us that book, just give us 2 separate bits with the war scrolls in it, because I'm buying it with a friend. He wants Stormcoat Eternal. Stormcoat. I should probably learn. Stormcast. Let's get it completely wrong. Stormcast Eternals. He's getting them. I'm getting the Khorne. Now, it's alright for me because I've already got a friend who doesn't need the book, and he's going to give me that book because he's very kind, and I'll buy him a beer. But for some people, who are quite isolated, and one of them will go down the game like friends, give them the war scrolls separately. I mean, they might come out later on. But people like me who just want to play as soon as I get the models, I just want to go boom, learn how to play the game. That's no good. I mean, sorry for me, but somebody who like me, who just wants to get the models, get down, bang. I've already said my friend can have the book from this one because I've got a source for the book, so I'm all right. The rest of it, the rules are online, so it doesn't really matter. The dice, I mean, most people who play war games have got dice, but it's nice for those who haven't. 2 range rulers, they were banned in my shop for so long because people, they're pointy sticks. I've got some in the shed. I should really have had one for this, just to show you how much damage you can do with them. 2 transfer sheets for the Stormcast Eternals are pretty cool. Obviously, you don't need them for the Khorne stuff, so so obviously you get a lot more models with the Khorne guys, but I assume that the little Berserk guys aren't as good as everything else. Not really the rules, this isn't a rules review. So that's it. £75, what brilliant, brilliant value for money it actually is. Obviously, I'm from the UK, so £75 is what I see on my screen. I believe it's €100 or 130 US dollars. Now, like, I understand that's a lot of money, and it is, but like, I think the thing to do with this is to go half with people, because I mean, for $37.50, I'm getting an army that I want. My friend's getting an army he wants, and like I say, he's getting the Stormcast Eternal, so I'm going to give him all the extras, purely because I'm getting more models out of it for the same value. I mean, it's probably worth what the same buying them individually, but whatever. It's €50 each, or $65 each. So it works out the same kind of money. So yeah, that's what's in the box, and hopefully in the next few days. Well, I'm going to get them on Thursday, regardless. Well, unless my friend, something happens to my friend. Yeah, so we're going to have that sorted on Thursday. So that's really what's in the box. So I'm going to talk a little bit now about other people's initial reviews and whatnot. And I'm probably going to do this till I'm blue in the face. I'm quite pink, and I appreciate that, but it's really warm in here. And I ain't doing topless, and I can't even open the door because there's people milling about in the kitchen and whatnot. So, the general consensus online is that this is a bad thing. And I mourned the loss of Warhammer Fantasy Battle as soon as this thing was announced. And I was sad, because I enjoy playing Warhammer Fantasy Battle. But after sort of mulling it over for a few days and not really knowing what to expect until the rules came online, I came around to thinking that it might actually be a good thing. Now, people obviously who play War Machine and Hordes are going to have this kind of thing anyway. Like they understand, maybe not so much how the mechanics work, but they understand the round-based fantasy battles. People who've played Warhammer Fantasy Battle for 10, 15, 20 years might not understand what, bam, 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 fantasy army is doing this, whatever. Now, the Warhammer Age of Sigmar, I'm going to start calling Warhammer of the Rings 40,000, because it's kind of like all three of those ideas just sort of mashed together and scrambled about. We've got this. Now, I'm not saying there are no bad parts to it, because there are. Like, there's a lot of ambiguous things in the rules where people are going to interpret them slightly differently, because there's not a lot of information on it. It's not as concise as it used to be. It's not as like, it's not explained as well. Like, people like in Warhammer Fantasy about it, like reforming and wheeling and charge distances and where you go from and to and whatnot. It's going to cause a lot of issues there, I think, in the initial sort of. And when we start playing the game, we're going to understandably get these sort of issues. But anything new, you're going to have these little bugs that need ironed out. So yeah, I mean, I personally think it's a good thing. If you disagree, that's fair enough, and I can understand where you're coming from, because I originally thought it was a bad idea, but now the more I've thought about it, the more I think, actually, if the quality of the models is going to be this good, and the game actually does play smoothly, it's going to be quite good. Now, the point people are making, and it's a valid point, and I agree with it, is there are no points values. How do I know what size game to play? Now, it's very much like put all your models on the table, and let's play a game of Warhammer. No, I mean, like, okay, I'm going to go with my friend here who is getting the Stormcast Eternals. He's got quite a small Skaven force. So obviously he can't really mix them. But we've got another friend who's got an Empire force, quite a small Empire force again. I think it's about 1,500 points, 1,750 points. So I was going halves with him, and he got the Stormcast Eternals out of this box, and I got the core and stuff, and added to my Chaos Warriors army. Now I've got about 3,500, 4,000 points of Chaos Warriors, just sitting upstairs alone. So obviously that's not a fair battle. But what we'd do is we would go, okay, so you're going to add your 1,500 points of your old school, 1,500 points of Empire on there. These are the war scrolls for them. I'll have a little read of them. Okay, I think this, and this matches it because of this reason, this reason, this reason. Looking at my war scrolls for Chaos Warriors. Do you agree? If you don't, you have a little bit of a conversation about it. You talk to your opponent. You sort of try and come to a compromise of what to take outside of the stuff that's already on, until we get the bit telling us how to run tournaments for it, which will come, because Games Workshop have said it will come. Just to be patient, and I don't understand why people can't just be patient about it. So that's that. Be patient. We'll get our tournament thing pretty soon. Like, I'm not really a massive tournament wargamer. I prefer card game tournaments and whatnot. So the next point I want to talk about, the last point probably I want to talk about, is Total War Warhammer. Now, people have said, oh, Total War Warhammer's out this year. Whenever it's out, I don't know. It's going to be one of those things where it's going to be like Dawn of War, it's going to draw people in. Yes, it is. But this could be also quite a clever strategy by Games Workshop, because Dawn of War came out, okay? Like, if Dawn of War had come out now, right, you would go, oh, Dawn of War's out. Right, okay, so I want to start playing Dawn of War. I play as the Space Marines, obviously, on Dawn of War. So, right, I'm going to collect the Space Marine army. So, what do I need to buy? Oh, I'll go down and have my little intro game at Games Workshop. You wander down to Games Workshop, you have your little intro game. Oh, this is a really cool game. Right, I want the Space Marines. Okay, that's cool. So, you buy your starter box, which comes with a small force of Space Marines. It also comes with your rule book. Alright, what else do I need? I need a codex. So, there's your £30 on top of your codex. Boom. Okay, excellent. So, I also need sort of some things to get me going, just some different units to try out. Okay, so you buy 3 or 4 different units. We'll call it £150, okay? Because each unit box usually comes in a unit size. So, decent 10-man tactical squad, 10-man Chaos Marine squad, blah, blah, blah. Warhammer Fantasy Battle, the way it was, it used to be, say we're playing Total War Warhammer and we've been playing as Empire. Because that's probably the most likely to be played, because it's human. And people who don't know anything about the franchise usually play as the humans, I think. So, I go, okay, I want to start an Empire army, what do I need? Okay, you need this rulebook, it's £50, okay. And you need this book, it's £35 to tell you how the army works. Okay, that's fair enough. Right, and then you'll need some units. So, but what do you think looks cool? Okay, excellent. So I want to not get smashed every game. So, just flicking through my rulebook, I see that, like, halberdiers are the best. I'll need 40 of them. Okay, yeah. So you need 4 boxes of these. And you'll need some handgunners. You need some cannons. You'll need this. To make a decent-sized army for fantasy, you need 1,500 to 2,000 points, which costs you upwards of £300, which is a lot of money. Now, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, people going, oh yeah, I've been playing Warhammer Total War. And the Games Workshop staff member can go, oh yeah, that's, pretty cool game. Played a little bit myself. Would you like an intro game of Warhammer Age of Sigmar? And then, while they're playing the intro game, Games Workshop staff members are very clever here. They will then talk about what happened to the old world that you've played Total War in, what's happened, why it's come to Age of Sigmar, and this is the next progressive step for playing Warhammer or Total War Warhammer. So then you're like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you look at the Stormcast and you go, oh wow, yeah, I like good guys. These are really cool. These are massive chunky models. Boom, boom. What do I need to start this? You need to spend £75. Buy this. Rulebook's online for free, and you can play out of the box. Decent sized game. If you've got a friend and you're not bothered about spending £75, buy 2 boxes. Get a big army. You've got a friend who likes being evil. Boom, there you go. So that's the Total War thing. Like, it's going to still draw people in. It's still going to work, but it might actually be a clever marketing strategy by Games Workshop anyways, because they're going to get more people now. Yeah, they're going to be spending less money, but there's going to be more of them. Now, if you get 10 people in playing Warhammer Fantasy Battle and go, you got to spend £300 to get anywhere in this game, people are going to go, or 9 times out of 10 they're going to go, jog on. People now are going to go, you need to spend, £75 if you've got a friend, £37.50 each. There you go, you've got a little starting army. You can add to it after that. It's going to be new stuff out. That's not bad, £37.50. I've already spent £50 on my game. £37.50, not bad. So, to summarise, basically what I am saying, or I've said for the last 13.5 minutes, is don't be a dick. Play Warhammer. If you want to play old editions, play old editions. Nothing's stopping you. The rules are still the same. You probably, if you're anything like me, you've got all your old rule books in the shed or somewhere safe. So, don't be a dick. Play Warhammer, whether it's Age of Sigmar, old school fantasy battle, down your gaming club. Just play Warhammer. And don't be a dick about it. Try and have fun. That's all I've got to say. I really can't think of anything else. Once I've played a few games, I will come back with a rules thing. I might completely change what I've said in this video, but we shall see. So, thank you very much for watching. If you've stayed with me this long, I salute you. Please do leave a like, subscribe. We shall be getting more information out in the near future about all the different games that we play, and hopefully we're going to get some RPG stuff up soon, once I can convince the guy who's GMing the newest game to do a little sit-down interview with me. Excellent. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and peace out.